Hi, beautiful Libras. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you for joining me here, Libra. Let's get straight to your messages. This read will be about what the universe wants Libra to know. Libra. Devotee. Your passionate support spirituality, creative and physical pursuits. Religion, spirituality, art, sports, music, and nature. You're a devotee. You're a natural leader who uses your personal alchemy to innovate. An inventor could be with technology, art, engineer, science, or strategy. The magician. An advocate. You help others express their needs and stand up for their rights. You could be a social worker, a lawyer, or a mental health counselor. You are an enchantress or an enchanter. You use your irresistible charm to influence others. With your magical powers, you could be a media host, an actor, sales, an influencer, a CEO, or a coach. But you are a guide. You show the way to others and help them achieve better understanding. You could be a spiritual advisor, a teacher, counselor, or life coach. Romantic. You like to invoke emotions and create intimate relationships with others. You could be a group therapist, a wedding planner, a mediator, or an artist. This one wants to show. Could be a hero. You have a keen sense of purpose and are known for courageous achievements. As an educator, a leader, a healer, a guard, an activist, or a defender. You could be a defender of those who are less fortunate. Libra, please. You could be the hero of your family, your church, your community, your friends, your colleagues. Your optimism. You're very charming and optimistic. Family. You give strength to family. So, the angels of the four directions guide you. You're devoted. This is someone committed. But why is someone playing it safe? And why do they keep going back and forth about a new beginning? This is intuition and manifestation. So someone is stuck in victim mentality, feeling like a victim. Or you could be a counselor for victims. You could be a therapist, a counselor, a life coach. You're very loving. But very powerful. You could be helping your family, your friends, and heal. Someone is like, you could have helped a lot of people out. You could have rescued a lot of people. So you could be a loss counselor. You could be helping people resolve conflicts. You could be the peacekeeper in your family, the peacekeeper of the law or of the land, a peacekeeper in your own family and community. So it would seem as if somebody has been very deceptive, creating conflict You're taking the honored path. You could be a teacher. I think that oh jeez. Peacekeeper, a kindred spirit, helping people through tough times. The Ascendant Masters have chosen you somehow. It's like you're helping others get achievement. But this also brings you a happy success. It makes you happy to help others. It makes you happy to be able to give assistance to others. Let's see, Libra. Ooh. So somebody was causing a wedge, trying to come in between you and a friend or something that you want. You need to defend yourself. This is someone who was stubborn and arrogant. Something to do with April. And something to do with a spiritual love. Now, there's an older man here causing a wedge. Or you could be this older man who no, Tucker. Yeah, it's love. So somebody causing a wedge in between someone's love union. So it's almost as if you're overcoming a situation, overcoming a problem. Money and property through an inheritance, a winning, or a windfall. And there are the vultures sitting here looking at your money. So you've got a lost an older person, Libra. You could be this older person, but it could be that somebody was trying to cause a wedge between you and a friend or a loved one. You were protected from negative forces that were working against you. So definitely somebody was. Okay, let's find out. Tell me about this vulture. Who is this vulture? Who is this vulture who's causing all the wedge? Well, they're a sneak. Someone deceptive. Someone trying to keep someone from a victory. Could be over finances. Here is December. This could be, okay, so you're overcoming something. You're overcoming something here. You are being protected from negative forces. This is, again, December. Could be Sagittarian. This is somebody, you could have Sag in your placements. You could have Sag, or this is just that you're being divinely protected. Your creations. You have successfully overcome something. This is either siblings or this is the past. Someone was going back and forth, creating a wedge. So, what is this all about? Is this children? Is this baby mama drama? King of Wands. What the hell's going on here? King of Swords. So we have two masculines here. They're different energies. I don't know if this older man is the one who has created the wedge. I don't know if it is an older man creating stress and worry for another masculine that I'm reading about here. Trying to get someone to reject someone or ignore someone. It's a friend. So someone betrayed an earth angel. What's going on? What the hell? They regret it now. They're in regret. Gossiping. They could have been gossiping about this earth angel. Then now they regret it. Something to do with a child. Or someone acting childish. There's some kind of truth coming out here. You could be a child advocate, or someone is a child advocate. Somebody could be in law enforcement. Somebody could be a lawyer, a teacher, a advocate, a social worker, advocating for a child. Someone's going back and forth. Is this like a child having to go back and forth between one parent and another parent? Is this confidence? Somebody is hurt here by a love situation. Father figure, friends and colleagues, jealous. Or conflict. There's a conflict with the law, or a conflict with a Somebody may need to go to a social worker, or somebody may have been in the foster system, or someone in the foster system. Is this a foster child? Is this somebody's been deceiving somebody or hiding something shocking? Causing depression, anxiety. Is this a child who has depression and anxiety we're talking about? Confused? Is this somebody who's walking away? Running away? Somebody could have got caught. Somebody could be going to jail, handcuffed and going to jail. Some magician here. Is there some confusion here? Is somebody deliberately caused a wedge in someone's union? Is this a child causing a wedge in someone's union? Or is this a problem? Someone could have got caught stealing. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? Oh shit. Somebody is investigating someone's family or spying on someone's family. Is this someone who's dealing narcotics, perhaps? Or buying or taking? Let's see what's going on. Well, they're causing a wedge. So someone an older man. Spreading rumors and gossip. About someone's child. Or children. Or family. Could be some kind of fight here or argument. Someone is leaving, planning to leave, finding out the truth, or this is respect and honor. So there's some sort of judgment here. What the hell? This could be over an inheritance or over a will. somebody's relationship has come to an end because of family and or children. Someone feels like somebody is deliberately causing a wedge. It's like I don't know, it's somebody's father or somebody's son. It doesn't have to be, it could be a friend, like an older masculine who's causing a wedge in someone's relationship. Now, this could be a disagreement, like there could be two fathers involved, and one father does not like the other father. One father hates these kids. It's like they go back and forth. It's like, I don't want to live with you, I want to live with you. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. I don't want to. Like, these kids might be going back and forth between the mom and the dad. And there's an older masculine who don't like these kids. They just don't like this child, or they don't like these kids. Or they are trying to get the kids, or somebody's creating a wedge between the relationship between a mother and a father and their kids, because the other masculine doesn't like these kids or something. And it's like the kid might be going, oh, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go stay with them. I don't want to go live with them. I don't want to live with you. I don't want to live with you. There's fighting, arguing, disputes going on. Somebody could be a teacher. Somebody could be a social worker. Children could have grown up in foster care, or you could be a foster care parent. Somebody doesn't get along with their stepkids, or it's creating a wedge in the relationship because they can't get along. They don't like this. They don't like this kid, or the kid don't like the stepfather, or the stepparent, or they're creating a problem because there's some kind of fighting and arguing going on all the time. It could be a child themselves who's trying to run amok. I don't know. But they didn't have a very good upbringing. They're used to seeing their folks fighting and arguing all the time or something. It's like when the child gets old enough, they're going to decide where they want to live. It's like, I don't want to live there, or I don't want to live there. They're fighting and arguing all the time. Can I stay here? Um, it could be a stepfather or a step parent. They got a mean on for this kid, I'm telling you. Not saying the child's a saint or nothing here, but they could have gotten themselves into a bunch of trouble. It's like, but it's because of the parents. The parents aren't, like, this kid grew up this way. Maybe they lack discipline from the mother or the father because I don't know, it's a disciplinary problem. It's like, I don't like going to so and so's house because they make me do this. And I don't like going to so and so's house because they make me do that. And it's like mom or dad lets them get away with it. It's creating a lot of problems here. And then you bring in a step parent into the situation that was already a very volatile situation. And the kids learn to play games between all the parents. That seems to be what's going on. Well, that child, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not no social worker. This is a social worker case. I ain't no social worker. And I'm no doctor and I'm no therapist and I'm no psychologist. But I can tell you that there's a problem between two masculine energies. I don't know what's going on here. It's almost as if, like, I don't know, it's like the kid's stuck in the middle somehow. Like, I don't know if the kid's playing games or if there's a lack of understanding about this child. I don't know. Social workers are involved. Maybe the kid grew up in foster care. Maybe the child or the man, it could have been a man who grew up in foster care, who grew up, you know, homeless or abandoned or neglected. And it does affect the relationship because those are unhealed wounds. Now, if we're talking about grown people here, and this is an actual child, I don't know. I think it's a dispute between parents. Like, I go to mom's house, mom gives me all this, and mom lets me have all that. And then I go to dad's house, and dad buys them a car. It's like one upping each other. to compete for the child's attention, what it's doing is spoiling the child. It's almost like this child is growing up being spoiled, which actually does spoil them. Like, puts them on a bad path. Because it's like there's no cooperation between the parents. It's like the child learns to manipulate between the parents. It's like, I'm going to go stay with dad because dad buys me a new car and dad has lots of money. And then I go to mom and then mom don't let me do this, or mom doesn't have that, or it's mom buying them everything and dad being, left out. It's one of the two. But then if there's a step parent then involved, then it's getting even worse. Like the child, somebody's being forced to choose. Do you want to live with mom? Do you want to live with dad? Do you want to live with mom? Do you want to live with dad? And they better figure something out here, because the child is going off on a real wrong path. Can't buy affection. It's like somebody figures that they can just buy whatever the child likes and they'll be the favored parent or something. But it's not doing the child any good here. It's like the child is learning. They're not learning the value of money. They're not learning the value of work. They're not learning the value of working hard for what they get. So it's like they think that they're doing good by the child, but they're not. It's like it's buying affections. It's buying affections instead of teaching the child ethics or teaching the child, just give them what they want, spoil them rotten, give them what they want, give them what they want. That is not the way, because they're not learning any morals, they're not learning any ethics, they're not learning discipline. And it's almost like then a step parent comes in and tries to enforce discipline. They ain't listening. I don't have to listen to you. You're not my dad. You're not my mom. I don't have to listen to you. This is a kid who, or a child who, or this is how they grew up. I don't know. Like going back and forth between houses. This could be like 50-50 parenting, or it could be a custody battle. Well, who do you want to live with, mom, or do you want to live with dad? And the kids learn to play in between it. I don't know. If they keep it up, the kid could be going to foster care. Or you are a social worker and you're taking in foster kids who come from troubled homes. Somebody's like, I don't know. Somebody's getting all messed up, or is all messed up. Somebody could have grown up in foster care. Somebody could have gone from house to house, to place, and when you grow up like that, you don't learn what stability is. How do you know what stability is if you've never had it? I don't know. It's like somebody's a vulture for money. Somebody is. Maybe they think, if I'm really wealthy, Or I put on this facade of wealth that nobody will know what I'm like on the inside. I don't know. Maybe somebody ran away from home early as a kid. Maybe they left home because of that. I don't know. There always seems to be some kind of argument or some it's not a stable home. It's not stable. The child has never had stability, never had a place to call their own and be secure there. They don't know what safety is. It's like, or security is, because they've never experienced it. It's like mom has one set of rules, dad has another set of rules. The kid goes back and forth. They're confused all the time. While they're getting confused, the kid's off doing something they shouldn't be doing. Not doing the kids any favors by doing that. It's almost like it could be a custody battle and all the dirt's coming out. I don't know. It could be. I just see how this child could actually be an adult now. 50-50 on that, 40-60, somewhere in there. But this child grew up without no stability. None. And it's looking like they're getting into trouble. I don't know, maybe they're a grown man now. Maybe they grew up like that. You know, our upbringing really, really sets us up for adulthood. What we're like as adults. It really does. And it can do the opposite too. You know, someone growing up like that can turn around and say, you know, I'm never raising my kids this way. I'm never raising my kids this way. My kids is going to be secure. My kids is going to have stability. I am not letting my kids grow up the way that I grew up. They might even turn out to be a social worker, helping other kids. As an adult. Well, when someone grows up like that, they know all the ins and outs and tricks of the trade, don't they? They know what goes on. They know what to look for. You know, be surprised what our experiences teach us. You know? Somebody has this life and then they turn around and they can say, that ain't never happened to my kids. I will never raise my kids like that. My kids are having stability. I'm not letting nobody's kids grow up like this. Someone is a child advocate. Take my hat off to you, because it is not easy with everything going on out there. We need more people like you guys, Libra. Bring balance and stability back into the world and justice to those who have been treated unjustly. Take care.